name is Kathy, and today I will be discussing the second year course material for the harp. In my video called Before You Begin, I go over a lot of details concerning practice and issues that you may be facing with regards to learning the folk harp. Please review this video to answer many of your questions. For the second year of lessons, we will continue the format of having finger exercises, difficult for you to master pieces of music, and easy to master pieces of music for the modified sight reading program, as well as the addition of the rudiments of music. Now, the rudiments of music is a written course that is the start of learning how to arrange and compose music, which I will be making instructional videos for. Now, for the finger exercise portion of your lessons, you will need Deborah Frio's book, Harp Exercises for Agility and Speed. Take a page or two from each chapter of the book for an all-around workout for your fingers before you begin practicing the pieces. Then practice Lesson 10 from the Teach Yourself to Play the Folk Harp book by Sylvia Woods in its entirety as a finger exercise. Keep using this lesson as an finger exercise for the entire year from this book. For this year, there are pieces of music from 3 different lists to choose from in the difficult for you to master section of your practice sessions. What you do is to choose one piece of music from each of the 3 lists that I will outline. The reason for the 3 separate lists is that it is important to develop a wide variety of musical styles in your harp repertoire, and music from these 3 lists will help you develop this musical range. List A pieces. These are from the 40 O'Carolan Tunes book for all harps by Sylvia Woods. List B pieces are from the Irish Dance Tunes for All Harps book by Sylvia Woods. These pieces of music are to help you develop speed and accuracy in your harp playing. List C. This is the popular music section of your harping repertoire and will consist of music from several different books by Sylvia Woods. The complete list of music for this will follow my talk in this video for all of this. Now, I've listed Pachelbel's Canon in with the popular music segment. It isn't a popular piece of music, but for our purposes, it fits into this category. We will continue with the modified sight reading program using easier pieces of music from the 52 Scottish Songs for All Harpers book. This one here. And from the 50 Irish Melodies for All Harps book, and also from the 50 Christmas Carols for All Harps book. For the purpose of the modified sight reading program, we'll be learning the easier pieces, arrangements of music from those books, and that will be used as easier and quicker to master pieces of music that can then be placed into the modified sight reading program. Now, the difficult to master pieces of music from list A, B, and C will take a while to master and are necessary to help you to advance your harp playing to the next levels. However, one of the goals you probably have for yourself with regards to the harp is the concept of being able to just sit down with your harp and playing lots of different music for yourself and others. Enjoyment. This is what the modified sight reading portion of your practice session will help with. How you would do this is to practice each of your 3 difficult to master pieces of music at each lesson. If these pieces are taking you longer than 2 weeks to master, then you would introduce a new piece from the 52 Scottish Songs for All Harps book, or the 50 Irish Melodies for All Harps book, or the 50 Christmas Carols for All Harps book, beginning at the beginning of your third week. Keep adding one new piece each week from your new books. Clap and count them out, and then learn them hands separately, and then put them hands together. The complete list of music for this will follow my talk in this video. When you reach 20 pieces in your modified sight reading program, then split the list in half and play the first half of your pieces, 1 through 10, one day, and then the second half of your pieces the next day, and repeat. As an example, if you practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, then you would play the first half of your modified sight reading program on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you would play the second half of your modified sight reading program on Tuesday and Thursday. Now, the ultimate goal of your modified sight reading portion of your practice is to develop a different program of music for each day that you practice, starting with 10 pieces per program and ending with 20 pieces per program. As an example, if you practice 5 days a week, you would develop 5 programs of 10 pieces each, and slowly increase the number of pieces in each program up to 20 for a total of 100 pieces of music in your modified sight reading program. So start with one program. When you reach 20 pieces, split it into 2 programs until the 2 programs are 20 pieces long. Then split them into 4 programs and continue on until you have all 5 days of different music. So to recap how to formulate your lessons for the second year. First, play through all the pieces from your modified sight reading program just once. Then practice your finger exercises from the Harp Exercises for Agility and Speed by Deborah Friou. And then practice lesson 10 in its entirety as a finger exercise from the Teach Yourself to Play the Folk Harp book by Sylvia Woods. Next, practice the single pieces of music that you have chosen from lists A, B, and C. When you have finished a piece from any of the lists, then start the next piece from the lists provided so that you are always working on one piece of music from each of the lists at a practice session. Remember to clap and count out the left and right hand, then play the pieces hands separately, then hands together. Next, practice your one new piece of easier music from the modified sight reading books, the 52 Scottish Songs for All Harps book by Sylvia Woods, the 50 Irish Melodies for All Harps by Sylvia Woods, or the 50 Christmas Carols for All Harps book by Sylvia Woods. These new pieces should be quickly learned, and then they are incorporated into the modified sight reading section of your practice time. So, ultimately speaking, you would be practicing a total of 4 pieces of music at each practice session. 1 difficult piece from each of the 3 lists, and 1 new, easier piece from the modified sight reading books. Remember that in order to advance as quickly as possible, it's important to have some really difficult for you to master music and some easier to master music. It's important to have the 2 levels of difficulty incorporated into your regular practice sessions. At some point through your second year of lessons, you will need to learn the rudiments of music, which is a written course that is the beginning of learning how to arrange and compose music. I will be making teaching videos on all of the material that I've just discussed. Well, that's it for now. To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.